Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the Marvels because somebody has to. I think most people forgot this movie existed already.
I think a lot of people were talking about it, but not in a positive way.
No, so we kind of missed this. This happened a couple days ago. Nia DaCosta, who is credited as the director of the Marvels, was apparently snubbed.
Oh.
And there's some other stuff going on that, is leading people to believe that she probably got fired off of the movie. There's some bad blood between her and Kevin Feige. And this isn't a good thing for her because she wanted to do the XMen movie. So
we don't know this for sure, though. This is the rumor.
Yeah.
The rumor is.
This is
I want to specify and clarify that because people will be like, no, that's the rumor.
Anecdotal evidence. It is very weird when you have a movie premiere and your director is not invited to the premiere.
I mean, not showing up because they're working on something else, okay, but not being there because they're not invited is very odd.
Yeah, because they tried to say, oh, well, she couldn't make it. She couldn't make the premiere. And she's like, no, I just didn't get invited.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah.
That probably isn't a rumor.
That's not a good sign, guys. So this, on top of all the reshoots, this tells me that there definitely was some Mickey meddling in this movie, and it didn't matter anyway because it wound up being a massive failure. Now, here's the problem. The problem is her name is still attached to it. It's a massive failure, so when she goes to get more gigs, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, you're the director of the Marvels. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, pass. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, get a woohoo if you do. So I don't know where to start with this one. There's apparently they had that she missed the Marvels screening, but allegedly she was not invited. So there
was screenings.
The screening, yeah. Okay. This is like
So they probably didn't want her to have any input.
Oh, the cast and crew screen. Yeah. So DaCosta was reportedly not invited to a cast and crew screening of the latest film, The Marvels. The Griot previously shared the Candyman filmmaker joined the MCU family with the Marvels. Everybody else went. According to a new report from The Hollywood Reporter, DaCosta, along with the rest of the cast, due to the SAG-AFTRA strike, was not in attendance at the film.
Okay, so they're saying it's because of the strike.
Yeah, she said that DaCosta had a birthday party the same night, the outlet reported. However, a representative for the Little Woods director responded in the report, saying that DaCosta, the first black woman to direct an MCU project, was not invited to the screening event. It would have been quite disrespectful and upsetting to suggest Nia has anything other than adoration for the creative team. DaCosta's rep went on to state that she only found out about the screening once she invited selected Marvel's cast and crew to her birthday party, and by that point it was too late. She would have been there, the rep said. She would do anything for her cast and crew.
So wait, she's saying that it was because when she found out about it, it was already too late because she already planned the party.
So she totally got snubbed. So this kind of, we wondered when they said that she was working on another movie. It felt like she got pushed out of the movie. And now it's like, oh, yeah, it's kind of important for the director to come to a cast and crew screening like this, And she got snubbed. She totally got snubbed. Per Forbes, she broke a major record. It was the highest grossing theatrical release by a black female director. But she also...
That's so sad.
She also broke other records, but the wrong kinds of records. Now, a lot of people who saw this movie, including our son, said this felt like it was, a product of corporate tinkering, and it probably was. So Game Rant has another take here. She was snubbed. They said, her absence at the cast and crew screening of the Marvels may have had a controversial explanation. Some fans accused DaCosta of neglecting the Marvels for her upcoming project, and the reaction from crew members at the screening may indicate a general attitude toward the filmmaker. So what is this attitude toward the filmmaker? They don't like her very much. So according to The Hollywood Reporter, some Marvel Studios creatives and crew members were displeased with her absence, citing her birthday party as the reason she didn't attend. She turned 34 that night, but she said she wasn't even invited.
But other people think that she should. The other people are saying that she was invited, she just didn't show up.
Yeah. So, I mean, whatever's actually going on.
Something's going on.
Something is going on. And I'm sure there's an NDA. She's not going to be able to come out and say what actually. It sounds to me like there's definitely some bad blood. I think she got fired, personally.
Well, it was interesting. You were talking about another article where she was trying to put the X-Men in it.
Yeah.
Put more X-Men in it, make them gay, make them lame.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the comics already did that. Sorry.
She was pushing for more X-Men cameos, and the report was that I guess that she was trying to angle to be the director of the X-Men movie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but then what's interesting about what supposedly Kevin Feige said, I thought was interesting, or she said that he said. So she was speaking to AP Entertainment, discussing her desire to have more than one X-Men character in Marvel, saying it was one of her fights with Feige. One of her fights. I really was pushing so much X-Men. And he was like, and this is interesting. He was like, we have to just be very calm about this and be measured adults, which is why he's a boss. You know what I mean? So if he said you have to be calm and measured adults, that's not a compliment. You know, I'm just saying that means that you're being pushy and throwing a hissy fit. That's how it sounds.
I don't know. This tells me that, I don't think Feige's too impressed with her. I think there's definitely something going on. I wondered too. I thought it was very weird that, as they're finishing up this movie, that she's out there working on another movie. I'm like, usually a director puts one film to bed basically before, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which told me that there was some tinkering going on in the editing room. It was no longer her movie. And I think Daddy took the car keys away and tried to salvage the movie as much as they could. And it tonally, people said it was like all over the place. It was like two different movies.
That is what Squicking said the same thing. He said did for like two different films.
Yeah, he said he knows better than I do, and I'm a big nerd who needs to be reined in. So, but
sounds like she was just really damn pushy.
Yes, there were a couple. Of course, we have a mutant in the movie, so that's amazing. And then I got maybe my little Easter eggs as well. They're talking about spoiler, Kelsey Grammer returning as Beast. For like a minute, and Kamala Khan and the MCU is a mutant and not an Inhuman. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So
that's Filoni there. So yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, I know that character from literally they took the best part of the worst X-Men movie or one of the worst. Actually, I can't say that. The worst of the original X-Men movies, they became so much worse after the reboot. It was like they really became pretty awful. But yeah, there's absolutely positively something going on. This was when the movie came out. They said that DaCosta was thrown under the bus and that
poorly
they weren't
promoted sequel. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's poorly promoted.
Yeah.
They were okay. Hell no. They were advertising this thing all over the place. No one gave a shit. They're still doubling, tripling down on advertising. My parents were watching something the other day, and just because it was Disney related, they got Wish commercial and the Marvels. And they were even talking to me about how they kept getting hit with these commercials for these two movies. I'm like, bullshit, it wasn't promoted. That is a load of crap. Not having them do a junket wasn't, didn't cause damage to this film. No matter what you try to say.
Yeah, so now this is going to be an issue because now the media is going to be like, well, the Marvels would have done better if Kevin Feige, that toxic white male, wasn't holding her back. I'm like, how many credits did she actually have,
Yeah.
I mean, but it definitely, people that have seen it said it wasn't the worst thing ever.
So it's questionable that the first black woman to direct the Marvel film was pointlessly thrown under the bus. But how do you know it was pointless? There might be a damn good reason, because Disney, being the progressive as they are, and they keep pushing this and they keep pushing the Marvels and they keep pushing all this bullshit, would have pushed it like crazy.
Yep.
But it didn't, which tells me like something went down.
I think that they're trying to undo some of the Alonso effect, Victoria Alonso effect, because I think she's the one that was pushing for put a chick in it, make her gay, make it lame.
Is this written by a woman, this article? Yeah. I can tell this by the way it's written.
The catty.
And the bullshit, the catty bullshit. It's like, this is a chick.
Yeah.
She's probably gay and lame too. I don't know that. I don't know that, but I'm just saying.
Ask her partner, ask her wife. Hey, is your significant other, she's gay, right? Is she lame?
Thing is, what's not fair? What's not fair? Is there are a lot of LGBTQ people who think this is stupid too. And now they're getting lumped in because of South Park. But so that
yeah, I know,
it's
right?
not fair I said that. But it's like the whole idea of South Park. It's just that, now these other people, these poor people who have enough to deal with on a daily basis, now they're going to automatically be assumed to be lame because of South Park.
I know, right?
I'm just like, but this is what they do. And
well, they didn't say it was lame because it was gay. They said you're going to put a gay female character in it and you're going to make her lame. She doesn't have to be lame.
That's true. They keep
She
doing
doesn't
that.
have to be lame. You can make a good gay
That's
female
true.
character.
But they don't.
But you're choosing to make a bad, lame female character. That's the issue.
There you go.
That is
true.
the issue.
I'm agreeing with you. That
Those
is true.
are not related. It just happens to be like, oh yeah, you're going to give us representation, but it's going to be lame representation.
Yeah, they don't even give them the good films. You know what I mean? And that's like really shitty. And then they're like, no one likes them because they don't like gay people. No one likes it because you gave them a shitty film.
Exactly. That's the problem. That's the actual problem. So yeah, whatever's going on here. This is the original article. She bailed on them. There's definitely some problems.
So either she wasn't invited or she, just didn't go.
She said she wasn't invited. They said it was how wooed. She didn't show up. And she's like, bitch, I wasn't invited. So I just went ahead and had my birthday party. So who the hell knows who's telling the truth? I don't know. But there's clearly are problems here. The fact that she's just kind of like going off and working on her own stuff when they're frantically trying to finish this movie. And as the director, it's her responsibility to oversee everything in the editing room, and she's not doing that. Tells me she basically got fired. She basically got fired or pushed off the movie is what I'm taking away from this. But who knows?
Yep.
Are we going to wrap this up?
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.